Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. As you have already understood, I'm gonna talk about the Ukraine and about United States. And this is not just about one and another country, it's about the difference between them. So I have already been in the United States and I already know a couple of things which might be weird for Americans, because I have done so many things which Americans didn't get, and I'm gonna tell you about that. I was working in the Beach Colony Resort, which is the hotel, and I had a couple of friends over there, and they were so open-hearted people, and they were so outgoing, and I just love them and miss them very much. I hope you guys do it as well. And you know what? They were really interested. Why am I eating one or another thing like that, or why am I telling one or another thing? Of course, I had the same issues, but thanks God, I have a wonderful supervisor, Sandra, which just try to clarify things for me. I also had another job, and at some period of time I was a little bit sick, and I just thought that maybe it would be better for me to drink a hot tea, and I asked one of my colleagues over there just to bring me some tea, some hot tea. And it was one of the waitress, and basically, yes, she was from Ireland. She also was a participant of the work and travel program. So she was like, are you feeling sick? I was like, no, I'm feeling fine. I'm just have weird feeling in my throat. So that's why I decided it's better for me just to drink some tea. And she was like, oh, Americans drink only hot tea when they're sick. I was like, damn, it's really weird. They don't drink tea. We have a different family values. If you just come to the Ukraine, you gotta see that. Basically, my American friends noticed that, because every time I was talking with them, I was talking about Ukraine, about home, about my parents and friends, and they saw that I felt such kind of the responsibility. And I understand, once you turn 18, you free to go wherever you want, and you are not attached to your parents anymore. This is actually the thing that I kind of liked, but now I'm realizing that basically it's my nature. I'm just can't be another way. Of course, I'm not gonna live with my parents all the life, but it's not about that, it's about our relationships. About the holidays also, it's a different situation in Ukraine, because we celebrating New Year and we celebrating Christmas in different ways. In America, New Year is oh, okay, New Year, let's go to the nightclub or do something else, let's go out. But in Ukraine, in the New Year, we're sitting at home all together, with all our family, and celebrating that. Also about the Christmas, I see that in the United States, Christmas is more valuable than in here. And it is actually very pity I'm talking about the Ukraine, because Christmas is one of those holidays which I would prefer to celebrate wider, and just to make it more important than it is. Basically, Ukrainians can be warm and they can be cold. They are really hospitable. So because once you just come in our house, for you, we can feed you, we can give you our best drinks, and also we can give you even something to go. Make sure that you take it, because in case you're not gonna take it, we will be offended. It's really hard to get close to the Ukrainian people. You just have to be very sensitive about our history, about what we've been through, because actually Ukraine has a very rich history. I'm not telling that the United States doesn't have one. Of course it has, but you can't even compare such kind of things, you know. We've been through many things, you know, and not only good things, but bad as well. That's why we are so, like, sensitive about that. That's why we feel even shy about some kind of things. Once I just got to the United States, it was really hard for me to get it. Like when I just came to the front desk and I was like, hello, can I ask you something? And the woman was like, hello, how are you doing today? Oh, it's such a nice day. Oh, hello, how are you doing? And where are you from, girl? You have such a strange accent. I was like, yes, I nearly had a heart attack because it is really hard for us to see so much, you know, so much energy. But like lately, I become the same. I was also like, hello guys, how are you doing? Ha ha ha. I was also really outgoing and easygoing person. Like that's how I opened in the United States. I really think the such kind of the opportunity for me to be open like from the other side, because here I can't do that. I don't know why. I just can't do that. Even like to make some vlogs is really weird for me, because the other people look at me like, so that's why I'm recording that at home. No, it's not only because of that, it's actually cold outside and it's late night. I remember even I had in the United States I bought a hat, and it was a round like that and a big one. It was white with a blue stripe over here. And I was walking like somewhere, I don't know, I was walking on the street, and one girl just told me, I love your hat. I was like, oh, okay, thank you very much. For example, if here you just do some kind of things, people are like, what is wrong with my hat? Everything is fine with my hat. Don't look at it. It's my hat. I bought it just to look at it myself. Yeah, we're suspicious about everything. And in conclusion, I can say that Ukrainians are strong, and of course, like, we've been through hard times. Still, we just want to be better. We want to improve ourselves, and if you want to visit Ukraine, we will be really glad to help you, to show you some places of interest, some, you know, like outstanding places, and of course to tell you about our culture, to just to get you involved in that in our lives, because we are really hospitable. And actually, despite that we're strong, we have one weakness, and this weakness is our family. And that's actually what we build our lives around. And yes, we are suspicious about some new things, but still, like, we learn in Americans how to improve services, our lifestyles, and also we learn in Americans how to change the attitude. I guess the attitude is the answer, like, to much of the differences that we have, like, between these two countries. Actually, I love my native country, and I love America so much, and I just want to, to show to Ukrainians how they can live, because they can live better. Like, simply, they can change the attitude and just to look from the other side. If you want to see the difference, just come here and I'll be the one who will show you that, because I can talk about this like hours and hours. I'm just trying to put it all together with the short information for you, just to be a little bit more like informed about my country. So if you have some questions, just write them down below in the comments. Put the thumbs up and subscribe. If you want, of course, this is up to you. Just for you not to miss any other videos. Take care and bye bye.